Hi, welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm going to draw this baby kitty cat using hatching or parallel lines. So here's Henry when he was just a tiny baby. That's my source of inspiration. He's looking at a betta fish in a bowl. So there's a circle and then another circle. The eyes are at the very end and the nose is pretty long because the kitty cat's looking down. And this is the muzzle. I kind of changed that. I'm going to indent that halfway. Across would be the ears. They're not kind of like the classic look because the ears are looking down, so I just kind of draw that type of a shape. And then I'm going to raise my extra line. So here's the paw. I rounded it off and then I kind of wrapped it around there, made the nose darker, I rounded that off, and then kind of connected. So they're very close to the nose. I'm turning inside the paw, those lines, turning those lines. Wonderful. Drawing the bowl, the water edge. And if you want to draw the plants inside, that's how I'm going to draw them. So once you start doing details, that's when you know you're ready for the pen. So use any pen you want. I'm going to start off with outlining lines. I'll go back and forth outlining and hatching, but I like to outline just to kind of clarify my lines, make sure I know what I'm going to do with my lines. So hatching are parallel lines. As you can see, they're about the same length, and they can be really short or they could be really long. It depends on where they are located. So you can also turn your lines, or they can be straight. You're going around the form, and hatching helps give you a sense of form and shading. When they cross each other, then that makes it darker, and that's called cross hatching. You'll see hatching in a lot of different forms, especially cartoons. So I'm going to keep going with that was cross hatching right there, with shading in my kitty cat. I'm going in the direction of its fur, so I'm kind of looking at the picture as I go. You can do whatever you want with this, but this is an example of what cross hatching is and how you can do this process. You can overlap your lines and continue to build your lines. Some people don't do that. I do. I like to be kind of, I guess, creative. Make this area super dark, so I'm basically making it black. Have fun with hatching. Just go ahead and figure yourself out as you go. You can darken your lines. You can just cross over it. You can make your lines a little bit longer. Those were the whiskers. And go ahead and watch my process, and I'll be back when I start to color it in. Alright, when you're done with your pen, what I recommend you do is just erase absolutely everything and then start coloring it in. So these are just some simple colored pencils, nothing really fancy. This is called burnt sienna. I'm kind of warming things up before I put the black on it. So it is a black cat, but there's sometimes brown underneath its tone. So the burnt sienna, and now I'm using just regular brown or dark brown. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some blue on top of that. Blue and brown are really pretty classic colors. They make a nice gray. So, figure that out if you like that or not. It's up to you. So I'm going to just keep kind of going back and forth with different colors, slowly building it up. If you don't want to color this in, you do not have to. I'm just showing you my process of what I would do if I were to color in this kitty cat. So thank you so much for tuning in, liking, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Take care.